back look like Max sitting on 28. Nah, you can't get it if you ain't got plenty cake.
Alright, what is up, Arms at Hand Gaming? My name is Spikey Jesus, and this is my first time being on the Arms at Hand Elite channel. I'm a new commentator for the clans. Hopefully you guys will be seeing me here a little bit, or I guess hearing me here a little bit more often. And the gameplay in the background is a 192-5 by AAH Judge. And his channel will be in the description. He's sitting right outside of 300 subscribers, so if you guys could get him there, that would be awesome. He goes all sorts of crazy in this gameplay. So, go check out his channel. He does his own commentaries, and he has some solid content there. So, the topic that I'm bringing you guys today is whether or not YouTube as a business is okay. Because, you know, I've seen some conflicting opinions. There's a generally one-minded opinion that, you know, YouTube as a business is definitely not okay. And, you know, I'm probably going to present a unpopular topic or an unpopular opinion while doing this commentary. I just want you guys to bear with me and really open up your minds for the next, 7 minutes. So, is doing YouTube as a business okay? Now, when I started YouTube, I did it purely for the fun. I did it purely because I love to entertain people. I love to talk into a microphone behind a Call of Duty gameplay. It's something that I'm comfortable doing, and it's something that people enjoyed watching. It's something that people enjoyed listening to, and I feel like my time spent here on YouTube has been, fairly well spent. But when I started YouTube, I never set out to do it for the money. Now, if I all of a sudden went and started promoting shit that I didn't believe in, or just becoming a complete sellout, like there are some big names in the community. I'm not gonna name and shame anyone because you guys pretty much know who they are. But if I became a sellout after I had started YouTube for the fun, for the content, then I would probably consider that morally wrong, because I am a strong believer that a sub count shouldn't change you. Any success you find here on YouTube, you should still be the same person that you are when you finish, that you were when you started. And that's something that happens to something a lot of people do not follow through with. A lot of people change while they grow on YouTube. A lot of people change in terms of the money. If they start earning money, they could completely change their content, completely change who they are. And that's something that should be considered unacceptable. Now, there are people that do YouTube as a business. They set out to earn money. For example, there are some pretty high quality intro makers out there, and they sell their services, they sell their graphics services at a price. Usually it's like, what, $10 a banner, maybe $25 for the banner and a few thumbnails and maybe even a profile picture. But the difference between them and people that start YouTube for fun and start YouTube as like a hobby, the difference between them and, for example, myself, is number one, I'm not selling a skill here while I'm on YouTube. I'm not doing this to promote a skill. Yes, I'd like to think that I'm half decent at talking into a microphone, but I'm not selling a skill. I'm not doing anything that should require you guys to pay for it, which is why I don't really believe in selling out or promoting or even getting sponsored. Yes, I will eventually partner. I haven't been partnered yet, but I will eventually partner, but hopefully that minuscule amount of money that I'm making will not change who I am. But these graphic designers and intro makers that sell their services on YouTube for them is just another platform for them to reach people. It's like a supply and demand. There are thousands of accounts created every day. People that need graphics, people that need thumbnails, people that don't quite understand how to do their own thing, people that don't quite understand how to make intros. I'm one of them. I mean, I was able to get a hold of an intro template on After Effects and make my own intro. But for example, the Arms at Hand Elite intro, I could never pull off something like that. And there are some incredible graphics and GFX people out there that could easily pull that off in an hour. Now, this YouTube as a business question has only really arisen in the past 5 years. When YouTube started, it was simply, everyone that did it was doing it simply for the fun of it. Because YouTube as a community, YouTube as a website hadn't quite developed to be what it is today. Nowadays, there are multiple companies that are willing to sponsor you, multiple companies that are willing to partner you. Fullscreen, Machinima, TGN, just to name a few. There's even Scuff, Control Freaks. I'm sure you've seen it all in big YouTubers' descriptions. You've seen, use this code for 15% off. And in my opinion, I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think it's okay to be sponsored. I think it's okay to be partnered. It's when you take it to the point of saying stuff that you don't believe in, or promoting stuff that you don't enjoy just for the cash, just because you want a little extra dough in your pockets. I think that's wrong. I think it's completely okay if you set out to do YouTube as a business, if you're selling a skill, if you're using it as a platform to promote yourself. Say you have a website where you sell, let's say, I don't even know, like say garden hoses even. You could do like you could have a garden hose channel. I know that's kind of out there, but I mean, look at Scuff. Scuff began as a website. Scuff began as a store. They would sell their controllers online. They began a YouTube channel to reach out to a bigger audience. There are people that start networks here on YouTube. There are people that set out to create a community of YouTubers that can all grow together. That said, there are a lot of scams out there, a lot of scam networks, and my personal belief is that if it's not a network that you can recognize the name right off the bat, you should probably not consider that offer. Anyways, back on topic. All these people that begin YouTube as another way to get their voice out there, another way to get their business out there, get some product that they're selling out there. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And that's what I want you guys to understand. If you start YouTube as a business, then it's completely okay to use it as a platform to promote yourself, promote whatever you're selling, promote whatever you're offering. However, if you start YouTube as a hobby, you're doing it for the love of it, you just love uploading videos and entertaining people, but then you turn around and start supporting stuff that you don't believe in, you start advertising for companies that are paying you off to say that their product is good, cough, cough, Call of Duty. If you're doing any of that after you started this out for fun, after you started this out to entertain people, you're a corrupt individual and you're part of what's going to eventually and inevitably destroy YouTube. Now, my name has been Spikey Jesus. Once again, I want you guys to check out the player in the description. Shout out to Judge for getting a 192 kill gameplay. This is just another reminder of how bad I am at Call of Duty. So thank you, Judge. I'm serious. Just go get him over 300 subscribers. Leave a like, leave a comment. We always love reading your feedback, and I will see you all later.